All right, and welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are getting an echo from somebody. That was weird. Okay. There we go. So, right. Welcome on in. We are here for our Wild Beyond the Witchlight adventure. But before we get into that and see where our adventure will lead us today, let's go ahead and go over our weekly schedule. On Mondays, we have the continuation of our Candlekeep Mysteries Monday, which is the continued adventures of the Story Seekers, as they have been doing some one-shots after they completed the Candlekeep Mysteries book, and they are now level 18 and will shortly be level 19 as soon as they finish this current mission. On Thursdays, we have our Gaming Thursdays, and if you missed it yesterday, we had Cindy, Shy, and Takara on, one of our other players here in the DMS Adventures Tavern. First time she was actually on a stream, because she plays in the one game that I don't stream on. So, that was really cool. And, of course, we're right here for the Wild Beyond the Witchlights on Fridays. And then we have our Strixhaven College of Chaos on Saturdays, which is our Strixhaven game, where our adventurers have gone back to college and all of the fun that is associated with that. All right. So,
slight problem.
What's the slight problem? Okay, well, we can deal with that. All right. That's a problem for the next page. All right. So, with that, I do want you to manually do it. All right. So, our Wild Beyond the Witchlight adventure party is made up of Echo, played by Tor. We have Deacon, played by Ragnarok.
Howdy.
We have Musan, played by Bill. We have Oberon, played by Cooper. We have Sapphire, played by Belinda. We have Mr. Ruffles, played by Bob.
Yippee!
I love Mr. Ruffles so much. And we have Rennick, played by Steve.
Greetings.
All right. So, with that, hi Dylan. We have... Buddy, what are you doing? You already got treat time. You already got treat time.
But what about second treat time?
Are you coming to tell Bob thank you? Yeah? Okay, that's very nice of you. That's very, very nice of you to come and say thank you. Yeah, okay. He is a nice guy. Alright, he's a very polite guy. Okay. When he wants to. Especially when it involves treats. Yes. Alright, so when our adventuring party last left off, they were within the home of our third and final hag of this adventure. Within what is within Yawn, which is the area that this hag happened to take over, and she is not a very welcoming hostess. No, she's not. Although she is, well, no, technically her sister, that the second sister was technically more welcoming, and yet not welcoming in the fact that she offered you guys tea and also offered you a reward for bringing Will to her. However,
so it was serving.
Yeah.
Type of welcome.
Yeah, it was a weird type of welcome, but I mean, it was technically still a welcome. So, this
one should like us because we're fixing her play. Just saying.
I mean, are you though?
I think that I think that Deacon is doing an amazing job at fixing this play.
Okay. So, by the way, these are the balcony that go up from the other. So there's the balconies that were outside, which is the ones that I uncovered last time, which are the ones over here. These are the balconies that come up directly from the stage. And if you look very closely at the stage down here, the two little staircases that are right here, they go up to those balconies. So technically you can get up to, I missed reading that on the map. You can get up to the second level from here. But yes, so there's that. But you also found a staircase that was here.
Led to the lightning stuff.
That did lead to the very loud lightning stuff that is upstairs. That Mr. Ruffles did tell you about, yes. That there is a great big huge lightning area thing upstairs. Echo, you had, when we last left off, you had come to that door, and I believe we're planning to listen to what was inside of that door. Yes? Okay. So give me a perception check, please. Perfect. I like it. You don't hear anything on the other side of the door. All you can hear is the very loud sounds coming from the stairwell. And I actually forgot to change
That
the
must
music.
mean it's safe. We should just barge in.
It totally means it's safe and you should just barge in. That's
Well, of course.
exactly what that 2 on the dice means. By the way, our dice are working sorta, kinda.
Sorta, kinda.
Sorta, kinda. It currently they are showing the correct numbers. So that's a step in the right direction from last Friday.
That's all we ask is a step.
It is a step, yes. So, all right.
Just put one foot in.
Right, one foot in front of the other. Only ask certain things. All right. Oh, see, look, it shows a 7 on the die. See, look, that's nice. You do not see any magic on the door. You do not. Would you like to open the door, Echo? Echo says, Okay. Mr. Ruffles, would you like to open the door? Would somebody else like to open the door?
What's wrong, Echo? Can I help you with the door?
Regroup and discuss what you're doing next? You can totally do that.
Okay. No, we're going to discuss.
Discuss.
What do you mean, plan? Strategy?
I mean,
Wait a second. Who suggested that? Crazy talk.
I'm gonna take a seat here for regrouping.
Crazy talk.
There's a reason it says discuss, not plan. That's fair.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
I mean, I feel like our plans have kind of gotten us, all right so far.
Yeah, it's working.
Well, I mean, Gleam, is there any way you can sense your sister by chance?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Unfortunately, I cannot.
Oh.
Does anybody have one of those tracking spells?
The what?
It's where you see something, but it's not there, but it shows you where it is.
Huh.
Good for finding dead bodies, actually.
Oh, I know where to find dead bodies.
Really? Where?
Oh my God.
Right. If we turn around and go backwards in our path, at some point we'll find some dead bodies.
Encourager.
We haven't killed anybody here yet.
Oh, Just wait. It's going to happen soon. That's why we should go through the store.
I mean, I've never seen inside a dead rabbit's body before.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and just open the door while they're hitting with the tomfoolery.
Okay.
Okay. We notice that he's doing this?
Yeah, pretty much. He walks right on by you.
Ah!
All right.
Wait for me!
So with that, Deacon, you open up the door, and it is very, very clear that this room is used as some sort of torture room.
Ooh.
As let's see here. This is stage level. Okay. I forgot. I had the wrong sheet open. As you open up this room, and the walls of this room are adorned with wooden masks, most of which look like shocked goblin faces. Dozens of masks hang from hooks on the walls, and several more are stowed haphazardly on the shelves of the old bookcases. You see immediately that there are 2 padlocked cages standing in the far corner. One occupied by a panic-stricken goblin, the other one stands empty. In the middle of the room, 2 copper poles, 10 feet apart, descend from an 8-foot high ceiling. Each pole has a 1-foot diameter copper sphere at the end of it, 3 feet off the ground. Between the 2 poles, as you open the door, is a struggling goblin shackled to a thin, tall chair so that the spheres are leveled with the goblin's head. A tall, thin, cloaked figure stands in the shadows, and a grin forms beneath the cowl as the figure pulls the lever that you see right here that juts from the wall. An instant later, a golden lightning leaps between the spheres, catching the shackled goblin in its path. Before you can even react, the goblin transforms into a wooden mask that falls to the floor. And you hear the other goblin, the one in the cage, yell, "Blinky! No!" Echo, roll your Eldritch Blast, please.
Wouldn't Blanket be more of an elf or a gnomish name?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, I guess it depends if you're watching Disenchanted or not, but
All right, that 22
Isn't that
and
awesome?
24 will both hit.
Freaking
Yes.
awesome.
Holy
Echo,
crap!
what are you doing?
And with that, please roll initiative.
Yay! This is gonna be fun.
I had a plan that was not much of a plan, but more of an improv that might have worked better than. Yeah, well. Yeah, Lord.
Well, I'm gonna go out on the limb and say your plan is
Not working.
not a plan anymore.
Well, the plan was to not try to initiate combat with a spellcaster when we're all standing in a straight line in the hallway.
I mean, it would
Not
have been a
all
good
of us.
plan. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Would have been a good plan.
I would like to rage,
Okay.
At us?
Yes.
possibly.
Or just Echo?
Just in general.
It depends on if I get electrocuted or not.
Oh, that's right. She does. There's lightning up. Maybe she's got lightning. Cool.
For the record, Echo got me swamped in a room with a hag. And about to get me electrocuted by one.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Echo's trying to kill me.
I mean,
Is this really news though?
Normally, I should be a little more subtle about it, but
Can I examine your body when you die?
yeah, hell. Alright, ain't my body no more.
Haha, I have consent. I'm writing this down. I write this down in my notebook.
You write this down? All right. With that, we switch over to some.
We're just standing there in the hallway making these conversations.
You are totally standing in the hallway having a conversation about what's going to happen to your body when you're dead. Yep.
Very important conversation.
Completely out of the character he fabricated when this all began.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Sapphire has been literally like every time she has the chance to talking to them about their wills,
Uh-huh.
off screen.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So with that, you see this this darkling elder will will look up at all of you and will immediately cast a spell.
Don't say lightning bolt.
No, not lightning bolt.
Or chain lightning.
No, not chain lightning either.
Is this the hag?
It
I
is
thought
not.
This was a darkling.
This is a darkling. This is a darkling. And will cast darkness right at the entrance to the room.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
In
love
hindsight,
it
we
too.
should have waited to attack until we were in there.
Mm-hmm.
And
So they will do that. So Echo, you are currently the only one who can see where he goes.
What?
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't technically killing him. It was transforming him to a mass.
No, Echo was killing the Darkling Elder.
Yeah,
I think
I guess
was she saying though that they were killing a guy?
The goblin went from being a goblin to a wooden mask.
So they are transfiguring a guy.
Yeah, it kind of raises the question if what's that school transmutation? If that's the same as killing a feather.
Masan, it is your turn, and keep in mind that unless the creature is small, it does take 5 feet of movement, an extra 5 feet of movement to get past your party members.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang back here, I think, anyways.
Okay. So, like, Mr. Ruffles, are you a medium creature or are you a small creature?
Ooh, what do you like to know?
I would. That's why I'm asking.
Actually, I'm medium because I'm 1 inch taller than required to be medium.
Right. That's right. Okay,
then,
so
to be not small anymore.
So that means that Echo is currently the only small person in the middle of the hallway.
Okay. Is that good or bad?
Fine for everybody else.
Echo, I'm kind of small too, so don't.
Yeah,
feel bad.
but for the purposes of movement, you are considered a medium creature, so you are considered to not. So like, Echo doesn't. So small creatures do not count as difficult terrain.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you can just sort of step on them. But really, 1 inch is going to make that difference.
Apparently.
It's so funny. It's ridiculous. I only did that because I didn't want to be small.
Well,
that's what you get for not wanting to be small. I know, Echo. You can also fly, so there is that.
I can't fly.
Masan, what would you like to do? So Deacon opened the door, and you saw the room, and now you see the darkness. You have no idea how much of the room is darkened out, but right now it is pitch black past the door.
Hang on a sec, I might be changing my mind. Yeah, alright.
Okay.
And I'll just center it sort of.
So you have no idea where the guy is at the moment.
Right, but I could see into the room previously.
You could see, yes. Echo knows where he is because you have Devil's Sight where you can see through magical darkness. Everybody else has no idea where he is.
I mean, I would have put it like on the chair because that's pretty much the center of the room.
That works. All right, so 20-foot cube centered on the chair. Okay. So, all right.
Or at least roughly where the chair was when I lost sight of it.
Right. Okay. So, general vicinity?
That work.
Okay. So you cast Fairy Fire, and you don't sense that anyone is caught in that cube.
Okay.
Okay. So anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. Well, actually, who's next to me?
Sapphire, Oburn, and Rennick.
I will.
And Mr. Ruffles, if you want to reach past Sapphire.
I will just, pat Sapphire on the back and say, "You go get him," and give her an inspiration.
Hey.
Okay. All
That was
right.
very.
So,
Thank you.
Sapphire, you have Bardic Inspiration. All right.
I feel inspired.
Okay, so Rennick, that brings us to you.
Oh man.
By the way, Echo, you can totally turn to Deacon and do that, and the bad guy cannot see you. So, yeah, he doesn't, as long as you're just gesturing, he doesn't know that you know where he is.
I think I could just make it right behind Deacon because I can move 30 feet, but that's 15.
10, 15. Yes, you can get right behind Deacon.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Do you want to dash? Because you could dash to get into the room.
That's 60. Then that's my.
That
I'll
would
do
be
that.
your action, to
Yeah.
dash.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that is up to you if that's what you would like to do.
Yeah. I'll go right there and.
Okay, so you are, can you see in magical darkness? I don't believe you can, so you are completely blinded. It is pitch black. You see nothing. Yep. Yeah, Echo, I
I'm
have
looking
you
into
up
my
at
mind.
5 feet, so everybody kind of can duck underneath you. Yep, they can see you, so they can kind of duck underneath you. All right. So then that brings us to Mr. Ruffles.
Okay. I'm going to run forward
Okay.
Can I go through people without incurring difficult terrain?
You totally can.
Okay. Get right to the door, and then I'm going to throw my psychic blades.
Okay, where are you throwing it?
I'll go this direction and
Okay.
that direction.
Okay, go ahead and roll at disadvantage. Oh, okay, so as they go by you, you're gesturing. Okay, so as you go by Echo is gesturing to the left. So
I'll aim that way.
okay,
with
so
both of the...
it is at disadvantage because you cannot see the bad guy over there.
Right. So I could use a bonus action to get steady aim and negate the disadvantage, but then I lose one of my attacks. So it's the same thing to throw.
So you moved,
twice.
didn't you?
Yeah, but he's a rogue.
I'm a rogue.
A steady aim, you have to be still.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That's
well.
right.
Well, then good. It doesn't matter anyway. It makes more sense for me to throw both blades.
It does.
Oh
Except
my
for
God.
that one.
Dear Lord. A 1 and a 2. So bad.
So an 8 does not hit him.
No.
No, it does not.
He has some key to bump that up a little.
So unfortunately, you're really good at picking locks, but you haven't been able to keep a hold of those keys. Sorry.
Okay.
Nice try though.
Grown.
I mean, come on. You try. I have to do it. So, all right. We'll do the sad trombone for you. Okay. It was fun. Okay, so Oburn, that brings us to you. Okay, yeah. So, Deacon can give you knife throwing lessons. Yep. I'm not so
And he's-
sure how
Can he?
that'll work with the psychic blades, but I mean,
Yeah. Can he
technically,
manifest blades with his brain?
no. But so you manifest them into your hand and then throw them, right?
Right.
So
And they don't do physical damage.
yes,
They do
but
psychic damage.
but it's the throwing part that he can give you lessons about.
I don't need lessons for that.
No. Okay. Oh, good lord, you're hasting, Deacon. Uh-oh. Oy. Okay. Deacon, the world just got a little bit quicker.
Mm.
You are hasted.
If someone could give me devil sight, that'd be nice.
Right.
I mean, there's
Actually, I
that.
could pick that up because I'm a fighter. I get more feat choices.
Mm-hmm.
I could take Elder Daddy up.
You could. You
No
could.
mercy taken.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, you keep this up and Deacon may forgive me in a couple years. Maybe. Maybe. No promises. All right. There we go. Just trying to get this. There we go. That's good. All right. So, with that, you do that. So, Echo, what you doing, bud? You know that he's right there. 80 years later, kids, did I ever tell you about how your Aunt Echo got me into a fight for no darn good reason? Uh-huh.
Which time?
Uh-huh.
You gotta be specific.
Yeah. And then that's exactly what the kids say. Wait, which time are you talking about? Uh-huh. So, Echo, what would you like to do? You're gonna go, okay, you're gonna go fly over there? Okay. So, as you see, those of you behind Deacon, you see Echo fly into the darkness. Mr. Ruffles, you and Rennick feel Echo fly by you, but you do not see her, but you feel it fly by. All right. No, the darkness is complete. It's a sphere. You can't, if you're above them, it won't make a difference. So, yeah. Doesn't make a difference if you are flying up, because they will still not be able to see you because of darkness. All right, we're doing Eldritch Blast. That does not hit. It's as if this guy has a little bit of armor on. That doesn't hit either. He has a little bit more than that little bit. Alright. Nope. Okay, well, she just rolled a pup on it, and would you like to pup the other one, since Oberon is offering a pup? Okay, that one hits. Okay. So, that, he does take 9 points of damage. You see that Echo, he is looking really, really, really rough. And not happy at all. Especially because you obviously can see him and see through it. Alright, Sapphire.
Quick
Alright.
question
Uh-huh.
on the side. Is this darkness like an innate ability that darklings have?
Maybe.
I only ask because the darkness spell itself is a concentration spell.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. But see, he's on the other page, so you don't see his con check.
Yeah.
But yes, it is a it is a innate feature. You can move a little bit more if you'd like. Yes. So, Sapphire.
Run. Okay, I'm here. Okay. I know that there's probably something around this area, so I'm just gonna shoot in front of me.
Okay. Go for it.
And we're gonna do, God, can I do this without seeing it?
I don't know.
In the space of a creature within range. Cool, I don't have to see it. Ah! Like, right in this area.
Right where? I'm sorry?
Right in the chair area.
Okay.
Like, right in front of me.
Okay.
I'm like, it's in front of me!
Okay. In the space of a creature within range, yeah. Okay. That would be at disadvantage due to the fact that you cannot see them.
Are you sure? Is that really a disadvantage? Are we positive on this?
Unfortunately, you don't you don't feel that you have hit anybody. Except you hit the chair. So Echo,
Success.
you see this this ghostly spectral hand come up and grab the chair. And the only reason you know that you guys hit the chair was because you hear the chair fall down.
It's a mimic.
It is not a mimic, but it can be if you'd like.
It's 100% a mimic.
Alright, anything else you want to do there, Sapphire?
I mean, there's a lot of things I want to do, I just can't because it's dark.
Okay. Alright, Deacon.
Alright,
You can go wherever the hell you want, pretty much.
That'll be handy. Alright, I asked this only because it's a callback to the first episode with Miss Shawn when she tried to foolify me for my whole opening act. The chaos of the room aside, can I try to listen to get at least a vague idea of where this fella might be since she's gotten hit? So I know kind of roughly where to throw a knife. Still a disadvantage, obviously.
I will let you have a perception check that is not your action. I'm okay with that. Would you like to move into the room first, or you want to stay where you are and do it?
Let me step into the darkness here. Alright, and take a knife out. See if he can try to attune himself to this feller.
Okay. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people in this room breathing, and you just can't quite get where this guy is.
Sapphire, you're breathing too loud. Can't hear a goddamn thing. Alright,
But you know that he was to the left of the door when Echo told you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take out a couple of knives and take a shot in the dark here.
Okay.
But no, alright, I get a rim shot for that one. Alright,
I was gonna say, are you stepping out into the light?
yeah, I'll hang on the dark here. Should get a rim shot for that. That was a funny joke.
I mean, I'm working on it, but also, I had to get to the thing. But my question is, are you going to,
I'll stay in the dark here, and I'll throw the knife in the general direction of where.
I was on the other page, so I had to get to the rim shot. Okay.
Echo's pointing, but I can't see where she's pointing, so.
That's why I asked if you stepped out into the light.
That's a loaded question.
Well. Anyway, go ahead and throw this first knife here. Hasted action.
Yep. So, Sapphire, give me a dexterity saving throw, please. He's behind you throwing swords. They're throwing daggers.
I don't like this. I didn't consent to this.
You can't see what's happening. You don't know what's going on.
Nope.
I can feel it.
You're fine.
Okay.
So the dagger goes just over Sapphire's shoulder. Deacon, roll your damage.
All right. Oh, that is ass.
It is, but it's okay because Echo has taken and done enough damage that as you throw that dagger, the darkness fades and he is dead.
All right. I'll go walk over, take out my knife, and kind of look at Mr. Ruffles and kind of wink at him. That's how it's done.
I don't like this. I didn't consent to this.
Yeah, don't worry there, Sapphire. I am a trained professional. I'm feeling kind of dirty, like I just drank a whole pot of coffee.
You do. So, do you want to run around now that you have all of the haste before it ends?
I get a whole minute. Let me go ahead. I will run around this whole room and investigate everything.
I'll go over there and look at this. It's a goblin, right?
It is a goblin, yeah. Echo, the only magic in this room comes from the masks on the wall. And you see that they are Ragnarok's coming in for more treat time. Okay. The masks all have this aura of magic around them. Yeah, it's you see that they're let's see. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's a transmutation spell. Yes, thank you. All right. I'm gonna zoom back in since he is. I figured you might want to run around outside of the room, Deacon, but you're good. So there is like just the aura of this whole room is all transmutation, which is not surprising due to the fact that you saw them transform that goblin quite literally into a mask. So, all right, there you go, guys. There's you some more treats. All right. Let's see here. The goblin, once you step over there, Mr. Ruffles, is like, thank you guys so much. Thank you. I knew I was next. Oh.
Do you know how to undo this?
You see, they are just like shaking. It is a female goblin. She says, thank you. I appreciate it, but why did you guys do that? Why did you kill him? Why did you come in here?
Why did we kill him?
Well, I mean, I know why you killed him because of what he did to Blinky, but I mean, why are you here?
Hag.
We're here to kill a hag.
Oh, I thought we were looking for masks.
What?
Mr. Ruffles, the goblin just looks at you, and he just kind of rolls his eyes and looks around the room.
We found some.
Sapphire, your question about can he undo the masks?
Yes.
Has no idea.
Well, I mean, I hate to let them go without use. I'm gonna grab a mask off and put it on.
Okay.
That ain't morbid.
It is super creepy.
I mean,
even for Sapphire, and you guys you know how creepy Sapphire can be.
Hey, Mr. Ruffles, do you want a mask?
No, but I think we should let this goblin out of this cage.
Okay.
Will you eat us if we let you out of the cage?
I wish he'd try. Or
no.
She try.
Deacon, by the way, you were looking around and investigating. Give me an investigation check.
Alright, everyone knows that investigation is one of my strong suits. So, let me go ahead and say here.
Okay, Oberon says he's gonna help you. Well, you've already helped him enough there, Oberon, by making it, because like you see, Deacon is like going around, and it's a blur of investigation. Okay, so other than the cages that are over there, you see that there is the lever over in the other side of the room. And you see the dead body of the Darkling. And on that dead body is a ring of keys.
Might one of them keys be the one let this goblin lady out?
I have to say it in this because it's just funny because of the accent Deacon has. It could be. It just could be.
Well, Mr. Raffles was just fixing to open this lock, but that's cool.
Well, there's 3 keys on this key ring, but you can, if you would like, Mr. Ruffles, you are more than welcome to use your thieves' tools to unlock the lock.
You can try.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, he's not. I don't know if he's any good at it.
I mean, only a little.
Yeah, but I've been rolling pretty cruddy tonight.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't
know. So you sit there and you're working on this lock with your thieves' tools just about the time that Deacon finds the keys. Okay. Echo, you're gonna look at the lever. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. It's a lever. You saw him pull it, and the lightning come out of the rods. So, just looks like that is what made that happen. I see. Not much to really investigate on the lever. There's no like writing or anything on it. It just, I mean, do you want to pull the rod or pull the lever?
Hold. Oh.
You want to pull it? Come on. Sapphire's right there.
Do it.
Absolutely
Wait,
nothing could possibly go wrong.
I mean, I'm outside of the circle.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. So, with that, Deacon, do you give Mr. Ruffles the keys off of the Darkling?
Yeah, all right. I'll give him the keys.
Okay. So, as you get the keys to the, okay, you can totally try to put the mask on the chair and pull the lever. Then you can totally do that if you'd like. See, if Sapphire just steps in the circle, she's already got the mask on. I mean, no?
That one again.
No? Okay. So, the Goblin will introduce themselves as Vig. Vig will go on to tell you that her and Blinky used to work on the cranes until they accidentally dropped a backdrop in the middle of a performance, ruining the show and angering the hag. And she says, you say that you're here for the hag. You're here to do something to Bitter End? I mean, she's I mean, she's awful, but I mean, we really just wanna please her, and we were trying until, like, bad things happened.
Wait, was Bitter in the hag? Was that just the warlock lady downstairs?
Bitter End is the hag.
Huh.
Yeah.
They already done killed their sisters, so I figure might as well go for the hat trick.
Wait, what? You did what?
killed two of her sisters.
Oh.
And for what it's worth, the first one was kind of self-defense.
How is killing a hag self-defense?
Well, I was sitting in a room talking to her, and she got all ornery and tried to attack me with her bunch of pets. May or may not have been instigated by somebody but that's neither here nor there. Either way, she tried to attack me, and I defensified myself into killing her.
Oh.
Second one was I wasn't really a part of that one. Apparently there was some crazy pirate chick throwing bolts of lightning around.
Oh, you need to be careful. There's lightning here. It's dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, apparently it washed away a little kobold feller that was with us.
Well, that's not very nice.
Yeah, that meant worse.
I'm not sure I've ever seen lightning wash away somebody before. That's some weird lightning.
I just kind of got the aftermath of the story. Apparently there was tidal waves and lightning bolts and all kinds of crazy shit.
Interesting.
You know how you magic types can be.
So while this is all going on, Deacon is telling this story and asking these questions very quickly. It's very, very, like, you guys, have gotten used to Deacon's cadence, but this is the speeded up version. You've never heard Deacon talk quite this fast before.
Say what, man? Talk about them dang old magic types, man. You don't be them dang old fire pirate shit, man. Them pirate lady
Pretty much.
Wash on that dang old hag.
Pretty much. Yep. He very much was oh crap, what was his name? Boomhauser, yeah. Yep. That was really good, by the way, Ragnarok. I'm very impressed. Yeah, until the spell ends, yes. So Vig, Mr. Ruffles, you get Vig out. And Vig will go on to tell you that, well, you gotta be careful. Bitter End has a pair of magic scissors that she uses to snip off other creatures' shadows. And then from what I understand, she makes all of these shadows congregate in the Shadow Theater. But I don't know where that is because I've never been there before. I mean, maybe. She's got lots of names, so maybe. And she goes on to tell you that the hag has a special guest, a really hateful woman named Charme, who claims to get her magic from a pact she made with Baba Yaga. And Charme's supposed to be from have some powerful friends or something, and belong to a group called the League of something or another. I don't know, but I know she doesn't like goblins, and is said to treat them really bad every chance she gets.
I ain't really one for the treating folks and fellers based on race and whatnot.
Yeah. From what I understand, she's not a nice person. That's for sure. I mean, it makes sense why she'd be a special guest of Bitter End. Then, I mean, right?
Speaking of which, have you seen this Bitter End?
Not since she got mad and threw us in here. That was yesterday. I don't know where. I mean, I would assume she's probably upstairs. It's where she usually is if she's not in the theater. Have you been to the theater? If she wasn't in there, she's probably upstairs.
Yeah. Alright, well, would you happen to know the right path upstairs?
No, I'm not allowed upstairs.
Why is no one allowed upstairs in this place?
Because you have to be very special to be allowed upstairs, unless you're going to the prison, and then, I mean, you might know how to get there after they take you there, but you probably aren't getting back out.
Sounds like a challenge to me.
I mean, not many that she sends to prison get back out, so just saying.
So if we get sent to prison, then
I
we
do
get
know that there's stairs that head upstairs from the theater, from inside the theater. And I mean, I saw a stairwell, I think, when we were coming over here, but other than that, I really don't know. That was the first time I'd been through the library before, so I don't know.
Did we try the lever, by the way?
Did you want to put the mask on the chair and pull the lever?
Yes.
Okay. Is this the kid from the kite parents? So no, so you had the kid that was flying the kite. This is not one of the parents, no. Okay, so you put the mask on the chair, you pull the lever, and the bolt of lightning does go through. However, because the mask is on the chair, it doesn't seem to be high enough for it to get hit by the lightning that is between the two posts. The posts are
Okay.
about 3 feet up.
I grab the barrel. I grab a barrel. I set the barrel on the chair, and then I set the mask on the barrel.
Okay. You do so. You pull the lever again. It hits the mask, and the mask just shatters.
Oh. Well,
Is
this is
that
not good.
what killed him?
It is no longer magical once it is in shards of pieces of wood.
Whoops.
Oh, hell.
Well, let's not do that again.
Yeah, all right then. Why don't you done head on down the way there and join the other actors and whatnot while we handle business.
Okay. A little scared to go out there. I mean, you know, she can do. What if the hag finds me? I mean, she can definitely do worse than turn me into a mask.
Well, then at least while she's killing you, we'll at least hear and know where she's at.
They look over at Deacon and just climb back into the cage.
Oh, that was a joke.
Wait, I can disguise you?
Oh?
Yeah.
Disguise me as what?
There's goblins.
Maybe a gnome?
Oh. There's not a whole lot of gnomes in here, so
Well, what's here that's your size?
goblins and you?
Oh, yeah?
I mean, you're a little taller than I am, but I mean, other than that...
Hey, I can disguise you as a darkling. You're just a small darkling.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that would work.
Okay, let's see how cruddy I roll here.
All right, let's see how cruddy you roll on your disguise kit.
What attribute do I use?
Let's say probably dexterity or performance. So that would be dexterity or charisma. Your choice. How
I'll use dexterity.
I was gonna say, how elaborate do you want to make this disguise?
Well, we have the dead darkling here, right?
You
We
do?
can put the clothes on him.
You do. Okay, there you go. Vig
There's
is
a decent
now,
roll.
Yeah, Vig is now disguised as a darkling.
I think you look pretty good.
The cloak, yeah, look fairly decent, yeah. Yep. So they kind of step out. It's like, oh, okay, I can do this. I just won't talk, and it'll be totally fine. Yeah. Okay, I can do this. and you see them. They will. Before they leave the room, they go, wait, so I could probably, like, with this disguise, I could just go sit in the audience area, right?
I think so. There are a lot of darklings just sitting over there.
Right? And then, like, I could get up and I could, go sit there for a while and kind of gauge and see how things are going. And then if it feels it's safe, then I can just get up and leave, right?
I think so.
Okay. I think that's a good plan. All right. And so you see very, not necessarily confidently, but fairly, quickly, they will take off, avoiding the other darklings, and come and sit. Let's say we're gonna put them right there. They're gonna go and sit way over towards the back, over here, kind of by the other set of stairs, so they can take off if they need to. But you have rescued a goblin. So good job, guys.
Achievement unlocked.
Yay! One less dead person, one more dead person. It works out. Well, technically two, because the other goblin. But yes. So, with that, Deacon, your haste has come to an end. You have this little moment of, I'm tired, but you kind of just shake it off and can move on.
That was weird.
Well, should
It
we
did.
head up the stairs that are over here?
So you've got the stairs that are right here. Or you've got the stairs that are back in this theater area. Where would you like to go?
I suppose up these stairs, right? Seem important.
Yeah, watch yourself. There was some type of lightning thing or another up there.
I'm used to lightning.
Okay. And as you get closer to those stairs, you do get to hear lightning. You hear the lightning crashes and aggressive lightning strikes.
Well, this seems like a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Okay. All right. So you head up the stairs, which will take you to further to the north of the map, up to the tower level number 1. Woohoo! And to a little stairwell that will lead you to a little hallway. All right. Which, upon arriving up the stairs, you definitely hear the thunder or the lightning, not the thunder, the lightning get even louder, just continuously going. And it's as if there are lightning flares and lightning strikes. Yep. So let's get you guys up there. Sapphire, you went first, I believe you said?
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna be probably out in the hallway. Let's see. Let's grab a couple of you, move you up there. Alright. Yeah, you should notice that you guys are gonna be coming up here. So, alright. Let me get a couple more of you up there. Up there. Alright. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. So, with that, you will notice that that the dandelion and the sister will follow you up the stairs very cautiously, but will follow you up. All right. So with that, you have a door to the right as you, technically the left of the map, but to your right as you exit out of the stairwell that's up there. I'm just gonna put them over on this thing. Okay. But what is very, very loud is the fact that you hear the sound of oh wait, hold on a second. Oh my goodness, they released, I didn't see it until right now, they released the
Kraken?
yes, the Kraken. No,
Or the hounds.
they released the yawn locations.
Whoa.
Yeah. All
Cool.
right. Yay. So that means that I have some of the other. Yay, I'm so excited. All right. Okay. So now we have lightning. We have all kinds of stuff. All right. So, with that, you hear just crazy sound of lightning coming from just outside of this hallway. And as you look into that other room, you see this large electric contraption that is just it is just crazy. As you see that there is let's see here. There is all kinds of lightning just coming off of this contraption.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I remember this place.
You do remember this place.
You'll get shocked if you go out there.
Maybe Sapphire should go first. I mean, Earth ain't really a good conductor for electricity.
I mean, it logically makes sense, but I'm also afraid.
That's fair. Okay.
I mean, is it like, so these are like going around, right?
They are.
So is there like a space underneath them?
There is. So this cylinder chamber houses a whirling contraption bolted to a revolving metal disc that serves as its base. You see that there is let's see here. How do I want to word this? There are metal spheres and sickles are attached to the ends of the long metal arms that sweep back and forth, clicking loudly and rhythmically like the hands of a giant metronome. This apparatus is inlaid with characters from strange alphabets, and the smoky wisps of the shapes of these letters rise from the contraption as it revolves. And you see, raising from the middle of the mechanism is an 80-foot tall copper pole made of 8 10-foot long lightning rods attached to the end to end. It extends upward past a ring-shaped gallery that forms the chamber's upper level, through a hole in the 50-foot high domed ceiling. And yes, there are, it is raised a little bit as you can see 3 goblins wearing overalls and tinted goggles use brooms to sweep the floor, seemingly untroubled by the noise.
I mean, I'm like, metal's a conductor of electricity, but I also don't want to take off my armor. Okay, I'm gonna very carefully kind of like duck down and kind of like dip under and walk towards the middle.
Okay. So as you do so, okay. So let's see here. Hold on one second. So as you enter into this area, please give me a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Okay. So, all right. With that, let's see here. Okay. You will be, so the save that you would need, you guys both made the save. However,
Oh.
you do take some damage for entering this space. Look at all those pretty dice. So you will take half damage from that 45 points of damage, which is one more than the average, I want to point out.
I walk away for 1 minute to get myself.
Actually,
better.
Sapphire, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll again because creatures in metal armor make the saving throw with disadvantage.
Oops. I told y'all they were gonna get shocked.
Okay.
I saw Bardic Inspiration, right?
You do.
Go in there.
You do.
Can I give? I have 2 puffs and 2 ashy advantages. Can I give one of them away?
Well, Sapphire, roll your Bardic.
It's a D6, right?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, still.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, Mason, Mason multi-class, so they didn't get to level 5. Okay. Alright, so that is a 16, which will make you, take half damage, so save those pups and that as you guys, were able to both pass. So where are you in the room, Echo? Well, you rolled a dexterity save, that's why. I thought you went in. Okay, so never mind. So it's just Sapphire that went in. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Does she look a little less injured for being an Earth Genasi?
No, she does not.
Nope. That's why Deacon's not the scientist of the bunch.
Right.
So, with that, though, you can move around in there as long as you don't touch one of the pieces of metal.
Okay.
Without getting shocked again.
Okay, so I want to look at the control panel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is there a control panel?
There is not. However, Echo, you do see this contraption is magical. Which I am sure that you had probably figured out. Who are you in large reducing? Oh, it's an idea. Okay. I'm like, wait, no, who are you? Who are you making bigger or smaller? Okay. So you do see there's some goblins that are just sweeping around. Yeah. They just seem to just go about their business. They don't seem to notice you.
Excuse me.
Doesn't seem to notice you.
I'm gonna go tap on one of their shoulders.
Okay. Alright.
Do they look at me?
They do.
So I hate to inform you, but your electric bill has not been paid in months. We're gonna have to shut down this whole operation.
They point to their ears and you see that they have earplugs in because it is loud in here.
Do we suffer hearing damage?
Only if you stay in here for a very long time.
Oh. I'm gonna I'm gonna reach into one of their ears and take out a plug. Electric bill.
Hey! What? Why did you do that?
Your electric bill has not been paid in months. We need to shut this down.
It's not my electric bill. I'm just
Well,
sweeping.
you're working here. You're
just
working
sweeping.
here, and I need to know how to turn it off.
I don't know how to turn it off. When the lightning stops, it turns off, probably. I don't know.
Well, how does the lightning stop?
I don't know. It's way above my pay grade.
Is there like a gear shift here? Like, is it like gear and turn?
It does.
Ooh, okay. I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to, let's see, I'm trying to think of do I have something to wedge in there? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Uh-huh.
I want to touch the metal. And I want to... I want to take... What do I have? I mean... I don't want to give up my shield. Okay, I'm gonna take my blanket. I have a blanket.
Okay.
And I want to use the Mage Hand to put it and stuff it into the gear. Kind of drop it into the gear.
Okay. Alright. So, sure. You stuff it in there. It seems to, start to catch, but it just works its way right on through the gear.
Guys, I need something to stuff in the gear!
So, just for reference, this contraption is not just one big piece. It is made up of lots of little pieces. Well, sorta. It is made up of 8 different components. Or no, 8 different 10-foot long rods attached end to end. As well as the things that are swinging off of it.
Does it look like breaking a singular piece would cause the whole thing to fall apart?
Considering how large it is, probably not.
Hey, you know, guys, I know a dance that can control a chord hair. Are there chord hairs around? Did we see some out at the stage?
Actually, I think I can do that too.
You did see them at the stage, yes. You do not see them in here, though.
If we could get one of those in here.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk back.
Okay.
That hurts. I'm gonna put up a prayer of healing if anybody needs it. Actually, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself if anybody needs it. Let me know, but right now I need it.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty fresh.
Healing words.
Does it look like there are any chord hairs being used in here? No. You did see a lot of them being used down in the staging area and down in the area below.
Yeah, I thought I saw some.
That was super good healing word right there.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Best.
Totally.
Okay.
This good rolling is contagious.
I mean, it really is contagious. You guys are rolling it really great. Yep. I'm so excited that sound effects are here and you guys are still in Motherlord. So, I'm super excited. I was gonna be so sad when all of you guys were done with the things before they released the sound effects, so... Alright. So, with that, what would you like to do?
Cry.
Cry? Okay, that's fair.
You're gonna cry? Why are you crying?
What if we stop this thing and then arrange it to make eclipses, then turn it on? So the ones that are pointed outward from the center sphere rotate around. They are all so there's some that are on a lower level, some that are on a higher level. They never come to the point where they will make an eclipse unless you're above, and even then it doesn't fully eclipse.
Well,
because the
what if we
moon's
threw the
crescent.
goblins into the gears?
What was that?
What if we threw the goblins into the gears?
Ooh, that's a plan.
It could work.
I mean, it could work.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that'll work.
You don't think so?
Not necessarily.
I mean, bloody goblin guts probably will stop the gear at least a little bit.
It might.
You could try to break it with force if you'd like to.
Wait, this goblin idea is a good idea.
You just saved a goblin. You're gonna kill the next one?
Could
It's
Mage
all
Hand-
about utility. I mean, it's about what our goal is at the moment.
Could Mage Hand pick up a goblin?
No, they are
Oh.
too heavy. You can only pick up
Dang.
like 5 pounds.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not very big. They're not very
Aw.
strong.
No,
Sad.
you need the bigger version.
Big Beast
Yeah.
Hand.
Yeah, that can do that.
Uh-huh. Blood
For
is
sure.
blood is a lubricant. Yes, keep that in mind. And Sapphire, you would know for sure about that blood is a lubricant.
True. The bones might damage them though. Just gotta be smart about this,
Yeah.
But I was looking over there and there's no control gear, it just kind of moves.
Is this the way we came in?
It is.
What's across the way?
What about this door right here,
So
guys?
there is a door right there.
I mean, we could try to go in that door and see what happens.
I remember we avoided this room, or somebody got shot.
So
I don't know,
you do see that there are 2 rusty suits of armor sized for goblins and equipped with halberds that seem to be flanking a large stone door,
Oh.
bereft of handles, hinges, or decorations.
Alright. And that's this door here?
Yep.
Alright. I will inspect the goblin statues to see if they are sentient or otherwise otherworldly.
Okay. Okay. The door does very much give off magic, yes.
If I paid more attention, I'd remember what happened here.
The armor does not give off. No.
Alright.
Okay. So, so Deacon, give me a investigation check, please.
Alright. Let me see
As
here.
you are looking at these goblins. Okay.
Very goblin-y.
They look like goblins in full plate metal. Sure, you can help.
Alright, let me try that again. I am proficient in the art of investigation.
The dice didn't believe you the first time. Okay. So you look over these goblin suits of armor, and they are rusty. Do you touch the armor? Do you do anything?
I'm gonna poke it with the end of a knife.
Okay. You can do so, and
What's a naff?
it does not sound hollow.
What's a naff?
Knife.
A naff.
A naff.
He pulls out William Tell and points it at you. A knife.
William.
That's his knife.
Oh.
He reflavored the dagger.
Oh, a dagger.
Uh-huh.
Are you saying knife? I get it now.
It's a hot knife.
A knife. A knife. Okay. Got it.
The armor does not seem hollow then.
It does not seem hollow, no.
Alright. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and take a step back.
Okay.
And what I got here in my bag. Are there scorch marks on the armor or anything like that?
There are not scorch marks on the armor.
What about scuffs on the floor to indicate recent movement?
Nope. Doesn't seem to.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take out my sword here
Okay.
and give one on the left here a little.
Why don't you let me shoot one of these instead of standing right next to it?
Well, I have to get next to it if I'm gonna hit it.
Well, why don't you let me shoot at it with an arrow?
Okay. The rest of you see Echo is just holding Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, alright then. I'll get behind Mr. Rouflet and I'll be my guess.
Okay, I'll fire at one of them with my short bow.
Okay, go ahead and fire for me, please.
Okay.
Okay. So
Wow, what in the world?
so you're standing there, you are shooting at it. It's not moving. So I would say you do hit it. And you very much hear that it is not empty. There is something inside of this this suit of armor.
There is something inside?
Uh-huh. There is. Anti-dice.
These are like the Hush's discard dice or something.
It's all of the dice that you guys have been trying to put into dice jail are coming back with a vengeance.
It's so bad. So bad.
The dice should all be fired.
Oh yeah, I was just about to do that.
I want to point out, you guys better be convincing these dice to change their minds before you find the hag. Just say it.
Okay. These are just all practice rolls.
The practice.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as the rogue don't get fingered to death.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So something I could tell something is inside of the one that I hit.
You can tell that it, like, you know that if it's just armor, it should make a very dull sound. There is something inside of it.
Isn't there a mage hand floating around? Somebody needs to go open up the face hole.
Yeah,
Okay.
open up the visor.
I open with the visor.
No, you open up the face hole.
I like the face hole.
The face hole.
There you go.
The face hole.
Yes. All right. So you do so, and
And it's a mimic.
You lift the rusty visor on one of the suits of armor, and it reveals its grinning skull. And you see, as you remove the helmet entirely, there is a goblin skull tumbles to the floor.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's a lich.
And it is with that you see on the door a very disturbing skeletal vision of the hag's gaunt visage appears on the door
Ooh.
and
Ew.
opens its mouth and says, "You shall not pass. Back, I command you."
Do you have copyright for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Run,
pretty sure
you
that was a
fools.
Christmas Story and a Lord of the Rings ripoff.
We are not Balrogs.
And with that, we will take our break. And
Bob and Jacob Marley.
it is with that we will come back and see what happens next. So we will be back in just a few minutes. See you then. right, and welcome on back to DMS Adventures Tavern, where adventure really is always on the menu. We have our Wild Beyond the Witchlight game with our adventurers that have made their way up to what is called the what is it? The Orrery of Tragedies. Which I don't know why. Sapphire, would you know why that would be called that? No.
I mean, it's pretty sad.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I have. Okay. So with that, why is it not? Huh. Okay. So with that, we have okay. We have the door that you guys had just activated is the word we're going to use here. As they as you saw the spectral version of what is clearly creepiness intensified, as this is what you saw the skeletal version of. This is
Yee.
yeah. Super friendly lady, can you tell?
By the way, I took the goblin skull and put it in my bag.
Okay. Okay.
He's pulling a Dr. Ring.
Right. So you see this skeletal version of this hag on the door for, that you are standing in front of. This I mean, it's a door, but is it? Because there's no hinges, there's no handles, no decoration. Just looks like this slab of stone. And you, before we left, she said, "You shall not pass back. I command you."
I'm gonna take out the wand of secrets and use it.
Okay.
Does it reveal any sort of door or handle or anything?
There is no handle.
Oh.
What about the ring of keys I found earlier? Is one of them fitting the lock?
There is no lock.
Somebody
Alright,
with higher health to touch the door.
I got it.
You do see that the face on the door, its open mouth forms a 1 foot high, 3 foot wide hole through the door as the visage speaks.
Oh, you want to go through the mouth? That's a terrible idea.
I mean,
You'll get 8.
Maybe 9.
Yeah.
do we look through? If I look through the hole, can I see the other side?
Give me a perception check.
Doors can't eat you, silly. They're doors.
You do, in fact, catch a glimpse of an empty room beyond.
Oh, that's how we gotta go through.
Yeah, I don't know. I was talking to this one feller about how he stuck his hand in a hole thinking it might have been a key, and he ain't got a hand after that. I'm not really one to climb into holes after that.
I'm gonna send my mage hand through the door. See what
Okay.
happens. Through the hole.
It goes through the hole.
Okay. Can it kind of like move around and try to find a doorknob?
There is no doorknob.
Ah. Well, I mean, the mage hand went through fine.
So keep in mind, 1 foot high, 3 foot wide.
Ain't nobody fitting in there other than maybe Echo or Oburn. Oburn might have to suck it in. Getting kind
It
of
is
fuzzy
not
there, buddy.
stained. No. No blood, no nothing. Mm-mm.
Does it look like it's been opened recently?
Give me an investigation check. Okay, Echo is going to help you. It's really hard to tell. You can't really tell if it's been opened or not before.
I'm pretty sure I can open it.
Yeah, give it a shot.
I
Okay.
cast it.
You cast knock. Okay. As you do so, the mouth of this hag opens up to create an 8-foot high, 3-foot wide archway.
Tally ho.
And as you, who's stepping forward?
I mean, I was up there, so I guess I'll step forward.
I mean, you were the one wanting to go through the mouth.
That's true.
All right. So you step forward, and you see that there are 4 sealed doors that branch off of the walls of this empty chamber, and you see next to each of the doors is a stone lever jutting out from the wall next to it. All of which are in the down position. And there is a small window through which you can look into these rooms.
Go look into this window. What do I see?
You see an empty cell.
Well, that was exciting.
It was.
Anybody else want to look?
Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay. So you step through?
Yeah.
Okay. You go up to this door, and you look through, and you see an elf, her face partially hidden by the dice that is on the screen. No. Partially hidden under a sun mask. It's curled up on a divan, reading a book while sipping wine from a thin crystal goblet. Other items in the cell, from what you can see, include a crystal decanter of wine and a bowl of figs on the small table. There is a gold embroidered wall tapestry depicting a wooded elven realm, and there's even a porcelain chamber pot decorated with gold filigree.
Were we looking for an elf?
Uh-huh.
Kind of feel like we were.
Oh, you found the sun lady.
Found the sunlight. You said there's like a lever or something?
There is.
I will pull the lever.
To
Crunk.
the next to the door. Okay. You pull it open, and you do in fact see, as you lift this this lever, the stone door proceeds to lift up as well. And she says, "Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Echo, you don't see anything magical in here. And I see you just went to the other rooms, and I will give this to you here. Both of those rooms are empty. The only thing that is in this prison, as it were, is is the elf you are looking for. And she says, who are you?
Your rescuers.
My rescuers? And she kind of steps up to the center, and she says, okay, you're gonna go get her sister? Okay. As you do so and Gleam comes in, she immediately just rushes past you and, like, in true sibling fashion, tackles her sister. And she says, "Oh my God, who, how, what, how did you?" And with that, Gleam will actually pull her out into the middle of this main room. And as she does, Glister sees Deacon and Echo and Mr. Ruffles, and she just lights up. I mean, she already is the sun mask, but you see behind this mask, she is just radiating. She is so excited to see some friendly faces, as it were.
Hey there, Glister.
Hi, I can't believe you guys did it. And you, I can't believe you brought my, and she kind of like punches Gleam. You came back in here? She's gonna kill you.
Who are we talking about?
The hag, of course.
Oh, I'm actually looking for her. You haven't seen her? Probably not, because you've been in, confinement and whatnot.
I assume she isn't downstairs in the theater?
Nope. Not that she was invisible. Which I guess is now a possibility I am considering.
I mean, I think she
She's
would have killed
probably
us if she was there.
either in her room or I mean, it depends. She could be in the room that she has that's called the her auguries room. She does that during the day, but that's usually when she has company over.
Well, she supposedly has company over right now, doesn't she?
I don't know.
I think that was a story we made up. The Decon Borgon made up.
Well, no, the goblin said that she had some lady who said she was blessed by Baba Yaga or something like that.
I'm not sure. I mean, if she does, it's somebody who came since I've been put in here.
That was Deacon's story.
That was me. We were here consultative wise to help with the play. Sent by Baba Yaga.
No, what she's referring to is the last goblin, the one that you saved, said that there is a visitor here from a league of something or another.
Yeah. I'm not crazy. I mean, I am, but
That's supposed to be blessed by Baba Yaga. Yeah, the lady that was backstage, in fact. Yeah. You are correct, Echo. It is, in fact, the person that you met backstage. So, Glister says, I can't help you. I don't know who that is. They have came since I've been back here, so I don't know. since my sister was sent away, I've just been in this room. And actually, Echo, you do catch a little glimpse of magic from inside her room, from the book that she was reading. As you go in there, you see, much to both your dismay and excitement, the book that she was reading happens to be one that has a hefty green-covered tome with a withered frog stitched to its spine. Much like those that you saw at the last hag's house that disappeared from inside your bag that when you put it in there. This is The Tales of the Glooming Court, Volume 8. Yep. But clearly this book made it out without being destroyed, so perhaps you're a pretty smart person. You have a feeling perhaps this is why the other books were sabotaged to be destroyed if they left. You ask about the Shadow Theater. Okay. They are missing their shadows. However, the two of them, their shadows are back at the carnival. They are not within the theater. Their shadows are in the carnival. Thus, the reason you didn't know that they were missing before you met them here. Yep. But yeah, so if you want to grab the book, you are more than welcome to do so. That is The Tales of the Glooming Court, Volume 8 out of 11. As for the Shadow Theater, she tells you that she doesn't know a whole lot. She does know that that Stage Fright, the goblin that had this scepter, gave her this book, and like he tells her little bits of things, but not very much. That the Shadow Theater is full of shadows, that when she cuts off their shadows and doesn't have a purpose for them, she sends them to that theater. Has no idea where that theater is, though. Just knows it's not the main theater.
Oh, well, hell. That'll do us no good.
Well, I can tell you she's probably not in there. She doesn't really supposedly go in there very often. Unless she's adding another shadow to it.
You know, speaking of which, for a hag that's supposed to have such a ham-fisted approach to this whole thing, we've been up and down this whole place and ain't seen hide nor hair of her.
We really been that many places in here? I don't think so.
We've been in the basement, we've been in the amphitheater, we've been in the dressing rooms, we've been in the foyer, and now we're here.
We didn't go upstairs where the balconies are.
No one knows how to get there.
Are you sure that she's here?
Every time we ask someone where the upstairs is, they go, I don't know, I'm not allowed upstairs. Well, it's like, well, how the hell do you not know where the upstairs is?
The stairs do go up another set.
Oh.
Yeah, see? There. The
Sorry.
voice from the sky just told us.
While you're inside her room, Echo, looking at the book, you also see the chamber pot with the gold filigree, the crystal wine decanter and goblet, and the embroidered tapestry. If there's anything you would like to take, you can. Glister doesn't need it anymore. But you get the feeling that she was, I don't know if she was happy per se, but she was comfortable for being in a prison cell.
Seems a little sketch. Why is she so comfortable being in a prison cell?
I mean, she had, like, food. She had bowl of figs. She had wine and, crystal wine decanter. I mean, the
I
chamber.
look at her.
I mean, it's pretty. Yeah. Masan tells you empty it first. Prestidigitate it first.
Hmm.
All right.
I look at her.
Uh-huh.
How do you feel about the hag?
I mean, she's awful, but I mean,
Do I believe?
Not that bad, right?
I mean,
I mean,
I don't know.
do I have a sense of Stockholm syndrome?
A little bit, but not enough that she won't share what she has learned. She says, I overheard some goblins talking about a belfry in one of the turrets. Apparently, the hag boarded it up to prevent others from ringing the bell. Apparently, it's something about the safest and fastest way to reach the Palace of the Heart's Desire.
Wait.
I haven't.
I remember something about this.
And I know that that the last, like, when they brought me the bowl of figs, the goblins were saying something about the hag lost a key and is upset about it. Apparently, her minions have been searching for it to no avail. And she says, now, I do have a question though. Do you know how my sister and I can safely get to the Fey Beacons? Because I think we can use them to return to the carnival.
Not yet.
Or do you have another way to get us back there?
No, but we need you.
Oh.
We need you or her to stand in front of you.
Yes. The eclipse. Yeah, that makes sense. We can definitely do that. That's part of the reason why she separated us, was so that wouldn't happen. I mean, we're willing. I mean, don't want to get in a fight or anything, but do want to help you. I mean, you saved us and reunited me with my sister, so of course.
Do you have any idea on how the whole eclipse thing works? Like, is just you standing in front of your sister gonna really?
I mean,
what's that gonna do?
So supposedly she can only be destroyed for good during an eclipse. Like, you can fight her and knock her out and stuff, but she will come back to consciousness unless there's an eclipse when she is destroyed. So as long as we're in view of her, I think then she will know that her doom is at hand. I mean, at least that from what I understand. I mean, I don't know exactly how my sister and I standing in eclipse formation will kill her, but I mean, she's a hag.
Feywild can be weird sometimes. Maybe that could be it.
Does she have to see you? Can you be invisible?
No, she has to see us. That's how she knows that it's her end.
It's like a psychological thing.
At least that's the feeling that I got from everything.
Well,
That's the feeling that I get from it, that it's a psychological thing, that she has to see the eclipse in order to know that she is not going to be just coming back to life. Yep. And you guys see the dandelion does come up to Gleam and says, I will make sure that you and your sister get to the stones after this happens. It will be my honor to protect you. As you see this dandelion with the sword out, ready to fight a hag on their behalf.
Yeah, that's funny.
The dandelion looks over at you, Deacon. I mean, it doesn't really have any eyeballs, no mouth, but you know.
But you know.
You know. You
So
know.
what's she gonna do? Start plucking petals and play a game of he loves me not? Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't judge a flower by its petals.
Yeah.
I think that's how the saying goes, right?
I don't think that's how that goes. I'm just poking fun at it and its little sword.
Maybe it'll poke you.
It just comes right up to Deacon. And
Yeah, you want to go, Dandelion?
It's a perfectly sized sword for me.
Go before he gets killed by a dandelion.
Yeah, we can go anytime.
Where are you gonna go?
Back down the stairs.
Going down?
Or up the stairs.
You're going up.
Wait, there's other stairs?
There's.
Wait, I thought we went down.
These stairs go up and down.
Oh, then let's keep going up.
Okay. Alright. You sure you want to go up with the way the dice are rolling? No problem. Alright. So you head up the stairs, and it will take you up to the second level of the tower, and that will take you across here. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit to get you guys to the other side. Alright, so let's see here. Take this little group of people over here. Take these other people over here too. Alright, and thank you, Echo, for taking yourself. I appreciate it. Alright, so with that, you climb up the stairs to the second level of this tower. The sisters and the dandelion will stay towards the back of your party, of course. And even after you guys make it to the upper level, you still hear the sounds of this contraption, because it's still very visible as it goes up through this area, and you see this is the walkway that it was talking about in the description, and you do see across from where you enter or exit the stairs is a hallway, and then there is a door on this side once you come out.
Ooh, so this is the top part of it.
This is the topmost part of the tower. So you can see this is what is considered the viewing gallery. The stone railing that encircles this ring-shaped balcony has bolsters shaped like hourglasses.
So these aren't levers, they're hourglasses?
They are hourglasses.
What happens if I flip it?
Nothing.
It just kind of chills there.
It just chills there. So you do see, like you can see the contraption down below. But you also see this, this is the pipe, the pole that goes straight up and out the top of this area. So it is clear that, even though this device was downstairs, the it stands a good 80 feet tall from base to top. And the let's see here. It extends past the balcony here and keeps going up through the hole in the domed ceiling. But there's none of the spinning contraptions up here. It's just the one pole going straight up. It still has the electricity and stuff. It's still very loud. Because it is an open area. But it does not look like, as you step out, Sapphire, it does not look like it will attack you from here.
Oh, that's good to know. And all these little red dots are just more of those hourglasses?
Well, they're lights that are shaped in the shape of hourglasses.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you see there is a door to this direction, and then there is the hallway across from it. Where would you like to go?
No.
One of us is small enough that we could throw them downstairs.
Who?
Wait, what are we
Who are you throwing
Is that
downstairs?
what we were doing? Was that our plan?
Who are you throwing downstairs?
Me?
Okay.
Am I going downstairs?
Sure, if you'd
Why are we
like.
throwing you downstairs?
I tried to pick myself up.
You hop in place. Doesn't
You now
quite
under
seem to work.
bootstraps.
Hold on a second before we do anything, guys. I need to ask Susan something.
Okay. Uh-oh. Is asking me things. Uh-oh. Okay. I will let you decide the answer to that question. So, it's up to you whether you want to remember that or not. Sure, roll a history check.
Oh boy. I'm so good at this.
I know, you are so good at this. Like I said, it is up to you. You remember something about it? You're just not quite sure what, maybe.
Okay. I remember this door. I know it's dangerous.
So,
And
it is.
dangerous how?
It does something that's not good if you touch it.
It opens?
I mean,
No,
it can.
opening would be good.
I mean, debatable. Depends on.
Well, it depends on what's on the other side.
You do echo as if you want to come out onto this balcony, you will see that there is an aura of abjuration magic around the door of this room.
Abjuration.
Abjuration.
I think my mother had abjuration. I think that's what killed her.
Possibly.
Oh, I've heard that it does kill a lot of people. So does transmutation, apparently.
Only if you're a goblin in this story.
But you know what doesn't kill people? Necromancy.
I mean,
That's true. That is true.
technically, necrotic damage does do damage.
Yeah, that's true. But the act of raising things from the dead is actually like good.
I mean,
Thank you.
I think.
I've been trying to get better at that, actually.
Maybe we can test your skills.
Okay, touch the door and we'll see.
I'm not touching that door.
But,
I do remember it's not good what it does.
but lightning only strikes once in the same place. So what if it was a lightning thing?
Sure, that's true.
Echo comes up with the conversation about, the magic destroying stuff or whatever. All magic is worthwhile and should be fiercely studied. Says Echo, the one who is obsessed with magic.
I mean, I feel like you don't always just study it though. Sometimes you just kind of have it, and I'm kind of concerned with this. Anyway, touch the door. For science, Mr. Ruffles, do it.
Sapphire,
Yeah.
would you like to touch the door?
Echo's tiny. We can put Echo against the door. See what happens.
See, but it might strike her multiple. It hasn't struck her yet, so it might have struck you already. So it has to be. You see, it's part of the scientific method. You have to have consistent variables, and you're the constant.
You're just as much of a constant as I am.
I wasn't here last time. You were.
I don't know. I don't think what you're saying is in my best interest.
I mean, probability-wise, you shouldn't get killed again.
Wait, don't you have the magic hand? Can it open the door?
I don't think it's strong enough. Is this the heavy door?
Maybe just have it touch the door.
Okay, but if it can't open it, then you're gonna have to do it.
You don't see a doorknob.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand again, and I'm gonna use it to touch the door.
Doesn't do anything.
See? You're fine. Touch the door.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of squat up against this wall right here.
Okay.
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 And
Give me an investigation check first, though, Mr. Ruffles.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, I'm rolling better
Yeah?
than before.
You did. You made a double digit that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's even with one taken away.
I know.
So, I'm going to sort of squat down
Mm-hmm.
against the wall
Uh-huh.
and then reach out my one leg, like stretching, you
Uh-huh.
know,
Is it
Sort
your
of
lucky
like a-
foot? Make sure it's your lucky foot.
sort of like a sideways kind of one of my brown belt
Uh-huh.
poses.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to touch the door with the tippy toe of my foot.
Okay. So, give me a strength saving throw, please.
Strength saving throw.
Uh-huh. As all of you see this blast of force, similar to the, that created by Bigby's hand, push against Mr. Ruffles' foot. So, strength saving throw, not an athletics check.
Oh, strength
saving.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry. Oh,
Perfect.
Oh.
jeez.
Perfect.
Popstoration. Popstoration is something. Popstoration.
Oh man.
Ashy advantage from Echo. Go ahead and roll that strength save one more time.
Oh, okay. Because I have 2 advantages and 2 pubs, so. But, alright. Strength saving throw.
There you go. That is exactly what you needed.
Oh,
As
thank goodness.
you are pushed against this railing here.
My whole body? But it was just
Your-
my toe.
Your
I
whole
pivot.
your whole body is pushed against.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what happens. You touch that door and it pushes you over the railing.
Okay, so
Now
what
I
if?
remember.
So what if we like submit somebody down and have them touch the door?
Should they cement them down?
Like
And it-
attach them to the ground somehow so they don't move.
Well, maybe, like, some of the strong members of the party, like, tie off a rope on either side of them. You know what I mean? And
Of our party.
I think we have one. I don't know. I mean, one of them smells really strongly.
Sorry.
Oh, that's Deacon.
I wasn't gonna say who it was.
My charisma is low. I was gonna say who it was.
That's fair. Mr. Ruffles, I will say, since you remembered what the door did something, you also remember that the belfry is the opposite side of the door. It's over here.
That's right. The belfry's over there.
Belfry.
Yeah, that's where there's something there really important. Remember, somebody just said it. I don't pay attention very closely.
Was it the omniscient god that you hear?
No, somebody we were just talking to. The
Gleam.
The sun lady.
Gleam and Glister. Yep.
Gleam and Glister were talking about it. There's something over there. It's important. And remember the hag, she closed it off. We gotta go over there. And he starts running that direction.
Okay.
I follow.
Okay. So you have a door to the north and a door to the south. However, you don't remember which one was which.
Okay. Even left, odd right.
Okay.
What's even and odd? I'm not good with math.
Okay, let's go to the right. I think that's where it is.
Okay. So...
Wait, is one odd? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I
Wait,
mean...
how smart is Ruffles? I can't. No, he's not so smart.
Not so smart. Alright.
He is charismatic. You have to admit that.
You go to the door, and it is not locked. And as you open the door, you see that this castle turret has a 40-foot high balcony overlooking Motherhorn's amphitheater. A wooden omnithopter sits on the balcony. It has a round bird's head with beady eyes and a metal beak, and leathery wings folded against its chassis. So it seems that the first hag had a lily pad, the second one had a flying rocking horse, and it seems that the third one has an omnithopter of flying.
Okay.
Should we steal it?
What if we could use it to fly down to the stage? That looks exciting.
It seems that might be the purpose that she has it for. Whenever she wants to steal the limelight.
Ooh. Limelight. Limes have light?
They do. If you do it right.
Huh.
I mean, I've had some very light lines, you know? They're kind of a light green, not a dark green.
Yeah. I think that's the key.
That's the key to open the door? We gotta take this.
No, the lighter the lime, the more
How heavy is
light.
this thing?
It seems like it is not very big. It's about 8 feet long, 14-foot wingspan when fully out. It weighs about 25 pounds.
Oh,
It's not bad. I pick it up.
Okay.
Wow, you're strong.
It is more awkward than anything. So, because it is 8 feet long.
I bet you could pick up Echo without breaking a sweat.
Echo doesn't like me to touch her. I don't know why.
I don't know if I want to touch her either.
Echo, this is a magical contraption.
People get mad when you touch them without asking permission.
True. See, but when they're dead, you don't have to ask permission. You can just start cutting
Going
them open.
to the other door?
Hey,
okay.
That's a good idea.
So, Echo, you go to the opposite door as a Sapphire and Mr. Ruffles. And in here, you immediately see flying around this area is a open archway leads to a stone balcony that overlooks the amphitheater 40 feet below. On the opposite side of the room from the arch is a large wooden desk atop with a stack of parchment that flutters under a stone paperweight shaped like a toad. Scattered on the desk are ink pots and ink-stained quills. Dangling from a rafter near the desk is a rusty cage that holds 3 folded paper birds flitting about like moths. And what's really cool is that there are bottles filled with crackling lightning that line wooden bookcases along the walls of this chamber.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Cool. So, all right.
So you
We're
get
over here.
you get the feeling that much like the other sisters, that they have a form of correspondence. Hers happen to be paper birds. Okay. Yeah, so the first one were taxidermied hawks. The second one used clockwork birds, and then this one uses paper birds. Yep. Yep. So that is what you yeah, that is what you get the feeling that this is what she uses. So if you would like, well, so you know that the paper birds that are in the cage are glowing because they are magical. Other than that, there is no other magical glow that is necessarily visible at this time. If you would like to roll a investigation check, you can, in fact, learn some more things, though.
Okay. That's happening in the other room?
Yeah, this is in the opposite room that Mr. Ruffles and Sapphire are in.
Because Mr. Ruffles kind of remembers that he's in the wrong room.
Well, yeah, now that you notice that there's no belfry in here, yeah. Okay, so you look around and you see that the bottled lightning seems to be like up there. They look completely self-contained. You have a feeling that if you threw this and the glass bottle shattered, that perhaps lightning can come out of it and maybe take lightning damage. You also, with that roll, see that on the desk is the mess that is the desk here. Okay, how many bottles are you going to take? There are 30 bottles of lightning. Okay. All right. Huh?
No. Into the bag. That's just the first one. Not
Into
how
the
many,
bag.
just into the bag.
Yeah. Okay. So, then you see on the desk there's a toad-shaped paperweight. It's an actual toad that has been turned to stone. There are sheets of parchment underneath it that seem to be waiting to be written on. However, they don't seem to have anything written on them. So they look to be just regular paper. The inks and the quills on the desk are unremarkable as well. Somebody else want to go in, because you see that the ceiling in this room is only about 10 feet high and is made of wooden boards laid across the rafters. So if anyone else would like, you can also go in there.
Mr. Ruffles will remember
Okay.
what happened from last time, because this sparked his memory. This thing.
Okay.
Over here.
Yeah, you can do that. And you go in and you see that that those boards do look like they are haphazardly put up there to block something.
Yeah.
And well, Mr. Ruffles, with your jump feature, you can in fact jump up and knock some of the boards down. And with that, you guys can see that this is where the belfry is, as you see a 50-pound silver bell attached to a 20-foot long rope that hangs down to the floor once the board is moved. Does anybody speak or read Elvish?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. As you step in, you can see that there is writing on the bell, and it says, "Toll the bell within this spire to journey to your heart's desire."
Ah, I will inform the class.
Okay.
We don't want to do that yet, though, right?
I mean, probably not. You do still have a hag to kill.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Probably. But you, with what has been told to you, you know that this is the belfry that you would need to ring the bell to journey to your heart's desire, which is probably the Palace of the Heart's Desire. So, okay.
It's gonna take me to a coffee shop.
I mean, it might.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So, searching around also, on, well, actually, does anybody want to open the cage with the paper birds inside?
Sure.
You can if you'd
Those
like.
look fun.
Uh-huh.
They're birds.
Is there anything written on them already?
Well, they look to be animated, so you have a feeling they're probably. As,
That machine is really noisy.
It really is.
It's annoying.
Yep. So with that, you guys can, in fact, look up and, or be able to open up the cage, and, you can get the birds out. And when you do, you see there are 3 letters, from the hag that have yet to be sent. The first one says, "My darling Bav, Scab has the horn, but either lost it or forgot where she hid it. Her head is so full of cobwebs. Imagine what she'd be like if she were when she's senile. Your favorite sister, End." The next one says, "Dearest Scab, Mummy's little warlock spy was happy to betray her companions and reveal that Kellic, Zargash, and the others are conspiring to betray us. But fear not, their plots will not succeed. Even now, an outside force promises to rid us of the whole stinking lot. What's important is that the cauldron remains safe. Let me know how you wish to proceed. Your beloved sister, End." And the final letter, not to her sisters, is to Lord Kellic. "I have written a new play titled The Agonies of Alagathus. It's a tragic tale inspired by real-life misfortune that I think you might enjoy. You and the other members of the League of Malevolence are invited to Motherhorn to watch a live performance. Your missing colleague, Skyla, has been my guest for some time, but I'm afraid she's worn out her welcome. In exchange for my generosity, I'm hoping you will take her off my hands. Until our next meeting, Endelin." So, with that, you receive just a little bit more information. Just a little. Not a lot, but just a little bit of information.
Well, I can't read that.
So, with all of that, that is where we are actually going to end our adventure tonight. Because, for one reason, you guys are rolling really terrible, and I don't want you to find the hag and roll really terrible. And 2, it's already 8:45, so this seems like a really good place to end, unless anybody else has anything else you would like to do.
Can I have some spell slots for the battle?
Would you like to take a long rest somewhere and take your chances?
I mean, I would like a short rest. You know, just hang out, kind of chill for a second. I can do a prayer of healing for y'all.
Where would you like to take this short rest that you feel that would be safe enough for you to do so? You have lots of areas to choose from. Lots and lots of areas to choose from. Do you want to try for the belfry?
I mean, maybe.
I'm gonna try to.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try to find that a spell scroll that one of us finger to death. That one.
Okay. Where are you going to look for said scroll?
Anywhere that looks like it might have some type of magical loot and whatnot.
Okay. Unfortunately, you haven't found the magical loot room yet. It seems that the papers that are in this room where the belfry is not does not have any spell scrolls. That was a really good roll, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
What about Black Razor?
Nope. But you do get an Omnithor of Flying. That's super creepy looking.
I can't hit someone. I guess I could hit someone with that.
Ooh.
Not an effective cutting weapon.
I like this. I like this a lot.
I want to fly in.
So you can fly in it.
It's got holes in the wings. That thing can't be aerodynamic.
It only goes 30 feet. It goes as fast as you can walk.
Wait.
I mean, it's magic, though.
What is that word you said?
Aerodynamic.
That's a big word.
Where did you learn a word like that? What does it mean?
It means it can't fly very well.
Aerodynamic means it can't fly very well?
No, looking at that thing, I can tell it can't fly very well. It got holes in the wings, therefore it ain't aerodynamic.
Maybe it needs the holes to fly.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
No, I think in this case you can, because you look at a bird don't got holes in its wings. Its bones are hollow.
But this is magic.
And it only weighs 25 pounds. Look how big it is. Or it only weighs, it doesn't even weigh. Look, even she can pick it up.
Yeah, I know. That's why it ain't good.
So it can't be very heavy.
If I'm just saying, if you fly as fast as I walk, it ain't good at flying.
Yes. Yes, Oburn.
Will it fly good because of magic?
I mean, it flies. At least you think it does. I mean, you haven't actually seen it fly, but it probably flies.
Tell you what, friend, why don't you go ahead and take it and jump off the balcony with it, and we'll see how well it flies.
That sounds like fun.
You can be first. Probably
You
last.
may fall. That's not fun.
It ain't no may, friend. You're gonna fall. Plummet is actually probably the more accurate descriptor.
Wait. Okay. But can we see the stage? Can we see any of those hairs?
Yeah.
From here?
No.
Oh.
Make sure before you jump, you talk to Sapphire about arranging your
funeral,
your estate.
Oh yes. Well, making a will is very important after all.
You're gonna need it if you try to fly in that thing.
I want to be an agent of something.
Chaos is the working.
Agent of death. That's what I want to be.
Okay.
You're gonna be a condiment on the ground.
You know what I want to be?
The very best.
Basically what I am.
I want to be a secret reindeer of doom.
What's a reindeer?
It's some kind of deer thing. It's friends with that.
Is it a deer that causes rain, or do they only live in the rain?
For the record, reindeer are delicious.
See? They're delicious, but I don't want to be eaten.
I mean, I don't think anybody really wants to be eaten, unless you're into that sort of thing.
All I know is there's a fat guy. Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. A big guy with a red suit that has reindeer. And he needs to die.
For the record, I mean, if you are into getting eaten, I work in a carnival and we have a very don't ask, don't judge policy on what goes on behind the tent.
Mr. Ruffles works
I
there
work in
too.
the same carnival.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
That's
You
true.
see all kinds of freaky things.
You do. You do. That's true.
Things you hear.
I
Things
mean,
you
isn't there
smell.
a point where you kind of have to judge though and be concerned? I don't think it's healthy to want to get eaten.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to get eaten. I just said I didn't want to get eaten.
Oh, are we talking about eaten and digested, or just like held in the mouth for a bit? There is a difference.
And
I
that
think you
is
have
how
to
you
be held
play
in the
D&D.
mouth to be eaten. I think you
not
actually have to like be swallowed to be eaten.
Yeah,
Well, no,
that's sort of the definition of being eaten. The other one is you're just like chewed on or slightly suckled
like bubbling
upon
at
or
that
something.
Or being suckled upon. Well,
Do you want to go there,
Whoa.
Deacon? Do you want to go there?
I'm just saying, depending on the circumstance, the contextualizing, it may not always be a bad thing.
Technically, I have like a unicorn horn candy with me, and if you put it in your mouth for long enough, you actually do eat it because it kind of disappears, it disintegrates, or it like melts.
But if but it doesn't still exist, it changes form. So that's when you're eaten.
That's what I mean. It does get eaten, but some things you just put in your mouth, they don't melt.
So they do get.
They get wet.
Well, there is that.
But they don't. Like if I put a pebble in my mouth.
Sometimes they get wet before you put them in your mouth. That's only if you're doing it right.
Okay, this conversation is taking a turn.
What were we talking about again?
People liking to get eaten.
Oh, right.
I believe the conversation started with Oberon being thrown off the. Okay.
Mr. Ruffles, wrong bunny.
Sorry, Mr. Ruffles. Yeah, that's right. Sorry. Wrong
Wow.
bunny. Sorry.
Racist.
Wouldn't it be more species? Oh no, I guess because it wouldn't it be more specious technically?
Yeah. Be better voice in the sky. Because they're both Aragons don't mean they all look alike.
I mean, we should at least see if it will fly for science.
We all know each other.
Here, I have an idea.
Would you like to ride this flying contraption?
I do want to ride it. I so want to ride that.
You can totally ride it.
Before you ride that, are you agreeing to let your organs be donated?
Yes, we have to make sure we know what to do with your body after you're dead. Like, do you have a next of kin? Do they care if they get your body back? Can I exhume your body? Sign here, you know?
Are you capable of raising me from the dead?
In a few levels.
You could technically raise. Well, I don't mean like. I mean make me into like a cool Harangon skeletal wraith or something.
I mean, I can at least make sure your body will last a little while. We're at 10 days.
10 days. That's pretty long.
That enough time to go up a few arbitrary notches on the old skill ladder?
Potentially. I was gonna say, what if we send the dandelion?
Well, no, what if can it fly that? It doesn't look like it could.
It could.
I mean, just to test it, you know, like a safety test.
You know what? Why don't we wait until we see the hag down there, and then I'll get on it with the dandelion, and I'll just dive it right at her, and I'll throw like 1,000,000 knives at her.
You couldn't even hit the one thing with the one knife you threw.
It was in the dark.
I was in the dark and I still hit it. All
You
I'm
also
saying.
almost hit me.
That was luck.
Almost and did. Almost only counts as horseshoes and hand grenades.
And love. And love.
Love.
Right.
I want to throw a knife at something in this room.
I'm gonna like just kind of slowly duck behind my shield again.
Okay, what are you gonna throw it at?
Those paper birds, they're on the ground, right? We read them. They
Yeah,
can't
you
fly
read
around
them. They're
anymore.
not flying anymore.
Well, I don't want to kill the dandelion. There's no like.
You
Is
can
the
throw
goblin
it
still
at
with
the
us?
bell. If you want to ring the bell.
Yeah, I'll throw. Well, it's a psychic knife, so.
We can't toll the bell. We're not ready for our heart's desire. We're not ready to journey.
Yeah, but the psychic blade does no physical damage. Unless the bell has a mind, it won't hurt it.
I mean, it might. We're in the Feywild. Stuff is weird.
Sure, I can give you a regular knife. You can try to throw that.
You throw it at
I
the
mean, I have
desk.
it's nice. There you go.
Do we have a lime we can put on top of Deacon's head?
Oh, we'll
No.
put it in a coconut. Yeah, let's throw it. Let's try throwing it at Deacon.
Not with his aim.
You know, a true knife thrower should be willing to have knives thrown at him. It's how you learn.
I don't need to learn. I'm already better at throwing knives than he
Well,
is. He
then-
couldn't hit the broadside
And
of
you
a
should be
barn.
able to teach him.
I can't teach that.
You teach
Oh.
him by being his subject and seeing where his knife is going. And if it hits you in the leg, you can tell him, oh, you need to go a little bit to the left, you know?
So if he wants to learn how to be an undertaker, you gonna let him practice by taking your organs out?
I mean, no, I get him a practice
What's
one.
an ergon? Ergons and naffs? What are you talking about?
An organ. Like your kidneys and your heart and your lungs and such.
Well, no, I would get
What
him a
are these
cadaver. I would
things
get
on
him
the
a
wall? What is
cadaver
in
to
those
practice on.
things?
So there's just lights on the wall. They're in the shape of hourglasses.
I mean, you could try throwing it at the light and see what happens.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Okay.
throw something at it.
Okay, go for it.
I've been rolling so bad tonight, and I'm excellent at throwing knives.
Uh-huh.
Probably better than Deacon.
I don't know about all that, but
Deacon,
Oh,
why don't you
impressive.
throw a knife at the same?
Standing all the way over here.
Yep.
I threw it at that thing.
Okay.
Not the dandelion, the light.
So you happen to have the same bonus.
Yeah.
Yep. So all right. Well, yeah, you hit it.
It does no damage
It
to
does
the
no damage.
hourglass.
Nope.
Some kind of magic light or something.
Mhm. Yep.
I'll walk over there and pick up my physical dagger, which I rarely use. I don't
Okay.
even use these. Look how dusty it is.
All
yeah,
right.
at least polish a knife.
Why? I never use this.
Well, if you ever want to use it, you gotta make sure it can be used. It's all dusty and such.
Well, then they'll get like an infection.
I
That's
mean,
actually a fair point. I do like.
Actually, I can't combat that point. That's actually
it's a
alright.
good fighting style right there. Yep.
Yeah.
On the rusty month.
There you go.
I wish I could also like go into what is it? The spores, circle of spores druid or something.
Ooh.
Right.
I love circle of spores. Just
Oh.
for the thematically.
Mhm.
So cool.
I mean, mechanically though, Circle of the Moon is superior.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Circle of Stars is slept on. But
Yeah.
Moon is definitely the best of them.
It's not slept
Oh,
on by Cooper.
We did a Western adventure in a different server, and I played a Swarm Keeper ranger,
Ooh.
and he was real dirty looking, and his little swarm was flies.
There you go.
Oh.
So was he Pigpen?
Yes.
Sort of like Pigpen, but he was more like Festus, you know? And so he would sit there and be talking all the time. And just, he was actually pretty effective. Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. With that, on that note, why don't we go ahead and call it for tonight? So thank you so much to our adventuring party for exploring around Motherhorn. Thank you so much for our viewers for hanging out with us during this adventure. Oh, look, coming in for the last minute treat time. What the what? Look at that. 3 treat times, guys. 3. I know, Dylan. I know. I can't believe it either. He's like, wait, what? I was sleeping. What?
He said, what?
3 treat times? It's like Mama should probably make it more expensive or have a more restriction or something.
Nah.
Alright, well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope that you had as much fun as we did. And definitely, there's a reason why the Dungeon Master just lets the players keep going. Sometimes the conversations just need to keep going.
Definitely not always a PG stream.
No, there's reason this is a mature rating stream. So, with that said and done, I hope that you will join us tomorrow for our Strict 7 College of Chaos, because if you think this is chaos, you should see tomorrow. If not, then for the continuation of the Story Seekers, which is the continuation of our Candlekeep Mysteries adventure, where you can see Bob, who is our Mr. Ruffles from tonight, be a crazy-ass monk with like 17 attacks at level 18. Or join me on Thursday as we get some more Valheim and just have some chill, totally not a problem Valheim stream turn into, oh my god, I died and can't get back to my body. So, with all that said and done, thank you so much for hanging out with us here at DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure really is always on the menu. Thanks, and please see you next time. Good job, guys.